5 incredible blasting tunnels. Which of the engines will go through all of them? Welcome to the blasting challenge. And our first contender will be... let me see... Salty. Let's do it, Salty! Show us what you got! Salty is passing through the first tunnel. The second one is also quite easy. The high spiral ramp is ahead, and after that the third tunnel is waiting for Salty. Going down, and the third tunnel is taken. But right after that, Salty is derailing. Well, only 3 tunnels have been successful for Salty in this try. Anyway, I should admit it's not a bad result as well, considering the difficulty level of today's track. Thank you, Salty, for taking part in this challenge. And our next contender is going to be... yeah, it will be Ari. He's also a diesel engine, and we'll see how good he will cope with all these tunnels. Well, Ari is breaking through the first 2 tunnels without any problems. He's going up the spiral ramp. Steep descendants. And the third tunnel is taken. Wow, that was good! But, oh man! After the 4th tunnel, Ari was forced to stop because he couldn't simply go any further. Too many obstacles. So, Ari has taken over 4 tunnels, which is better than Salty's result. But anyway, that's not the best possible achievement. Alright, which engine is gonna be the next one? Let's see. Oh, the little engine, Luke! Let's check if he can go through all these numerous tunnels and eventually get to the finish. Well, surprisingly, the first 2 tunnels are behind. That's awesome! Come on, Luke! Now, Luke is riding up the spiral to gain some decent speed. Excellent! The 3rd tunnel is broken through. Wow! Little Luke is easily coping with the 4th tunnel too! Woo! What a luck! Amazing job demonstrated by Luke. The last spiral, going down, and... it was so close! Luke is derailing just several inches away from the finish line. What a misfortune! He has taken over 5 tunnels but couldn't make it to the finish. Good job anyway! So now we have our next contender, Emily. And we're about to see how well she's gonna perform now. The track is really challenging today. She's breaking through the first tunnels quite easily. Look! Her tender got off the rails! But Emily's struggling her way up! Oh man! It seems like she got stuck on the very top of the spiral. And unfortunately, Emily has to finish her performance at this point. She has managed to get through only 2 tunnels, but that happened just because of the technical issues. And now our last contender trying his luck. Who's it gonna be? Oh, it will be Edward. Well, he's not the strongest and the fastest, but I think he's able to put up a surprise for us. Already 2 tunnels are behind Edward. Now going up this spiral ramp, and let's check if his tender gives him no troubles just like those Emily had. Remember, it's not only crucial to gain some speed, but also remain on the rails. Woo! Woo, that's fantastic! Tunnel number 3 and 4 are also confidently taken by an old engine Edward. Well, that's really intriguing. The 5th tunnel is behind, and Edward is successfully finishing! Wow, that's just amazing! Hi guys! In today's racing, steams and diesels will find out which one of them is the fastest one. And the first competing couple here is Dodge and Thomas. Wow, what are we seeing here? From the very start, Thomas is getting a solid advantage. But look, Dodge is not going to give it away so easily. And he's not letting Thomas to increase the gap. The engines are going through the last obstacle and approaching the finish. Thomas is crossing the finish line with just half of the body advantage. What a tight struggle they both put up here. We congratulate Thomas with qualifying to the semi-final. Alright, our next pair is represented by Diesel and Charlie. In the first round, a steam engine got his victory. And it's intriguing who's gonna win this time, steam or diesel. Meanwhile, we see Charlie doing his best not to trail from Diesel, which is just a little bit ahead on the track. But right before the final straight, Diesel has managed to speed up and leave Charlie far behind. The checkered flag is up, and this means Diesel is winning this round, becoming the second semi-finalist. Now we know the first two semi-finalists, one steam and one diesel engine. Let's see which engine is going to be the third one. Stephen, nicknamed the Rocket, and Diesel 10 are going to figure that out. Well, I should admit it will be quite tough for an old guy like Stephen to compete against such a powerful opponent like Diesel 10. We see Diesel 10 is gradually picking up the speed, and Stephen is already not capable of catching up with him. Well, this round is also for a diesel engine. Thus we've got 2 diesels and 1 steam engine in the semi-final. And in several seconds, we'll witness one more round to identify the last semi-finalist. Now, give it up to Paxton and Henry. Which one of them will reach the finish first? Steam Henry or Diesel Paxton? Henry's got a good chance to become the second steam engine in the semi-final. And meanwhile, we can see Henry's confidently riding ahead of Paxton and doing his best to keep his advantage. Henry's breaking through the tunnel and... Come on, come on! Yeah, the checkered flag rises up above his head. It means now we have 2 diesels and 2 steam engines in the final. The struggle between diesels and steams are continuing. And here we were about to witness the first semi-final, Thomas versus Diesel 10. This is gonna be a tough struggle now. Get prepared. Wow, we can see Thomas getting a high speed here. Come on Thomas, push it! Not much is left, keep going! But Diesel 10 seems to be hanging right on Thomas's bumper. The engines are entering the tunnel almost at the same time. Woo, that's tight! But Thomas manages to get ahead of Diesel 10 and win this incredibly tight race. Congratulations, Thomas! You are in the final! At the replay, we can clearly see Diesel 10's delay allowed Thomas to get a crucial advantage. And now, Diesel and Henry will define which one of them will be Thomas's opponent in the final. Both contenders are quite equal and no one wants to give the victory away. Come on Henry, you can do that! But Diesel is quite a decent opponent here. He is very determined to win this round. The engines are entering the tunnel almost parallelly and... Oh, what are we seeing? Diesel is getting ahead for just a split of a second and crossing the finish line first. Oh man, what an exciting race we've just seen! Good job, engines! Henry, you did all you could. Therefore, in the final we have Thomas and Diesel. And they will finally determine which one of them is the fastest engine. In today's racing challenge, these two are the brightest representatives of their kinds. No one of them is willing to lose any inch in this intense struggle. So far, they're riding pretty close to each other. The engines are successfully passing the tunnel, and look! Thomas is grabbing away the victory from Diesel, crossing the finish first! Woo! This means we have the ultimate winner of today's racing challenge! Congratulations, Thomas! Today, we have a very interesting relay contest between three very strong teams, consisting of 4 members each. The teams will be trying to finish off the track within the shortest time, showing the fastest speed possible. So, the first team is represented by twins, Douglas and Donald, and Bash and Dash. It seems like Douglas is demonstrating quite a decent speed along his section. Now Bash is ready to continue. He's going towards the tornado. Okay, let's see how he will do it. Oh, it went quite well. And his twin Dash is heading to the cock shack, which is not a very simple task. Be careful, Dash. Oh, nice. The cock is behind and the relay is taken by Donald. He needs to push a truck with load in front of him and do it really fast. Remember, he's the last engine in line, and the final result depends only on him. Donald is on the ramp. The truck is braking the tunnel. And what? Did he get stuck? Are you serious? Come on, Donald! And here's the finish. And the result of the twins team is 1 minute and 21 seconds. And now let's enjoy the replay while the next team is getting ready. Okay, now the team of Diesels. Mavis is starting first. Her teammates are Dart, Dennis, and Philip. It looks like Mavis is riding even faster than Douglas. Now Dart picks up the relay. He's going inside the tornado. Hold on, Dart! He gets out safe and sound. Next, Dennis is continuing the contest. He has to go up the ramp and then pass through the cock shack. Well, it was all smooth. And the last engine of this team, Philip, is up to pushing a truck loaded with a heavy block. Not an easy task at all. Come on, Philip, you can do it! But only be careful not to get your head spinning. Philip is on top of the ramp. The truck is braking through the tunnel, and he is easily finishing his section of the track. The time of this team is 1 minute and 9 seconds. Wow! They beat up the result of the first team for as many as 12 seconds. Let's see if the next team will beat up the previous result. And here they are: Merlin, Etienne, Hurricane, and Lexi. Let's wish this team good luck. From what I see, Merlin is in a very good shape here. And now the rally is taken out by the French engine Etienne. Alright, Etienne inside the tornado. Hold tight, Etienne. Yeah, he did it. And now it's up to Hurricane to show his best speed. Woo, I gotta tell you, he's simply flying. He definitely feels at home here. The Cockshuck is behind and Hurricane is quickly passing the relay to Lexi. Come on Lexi, keep up the pace! She's the last engine of her team and she has to do her best to push the heavy truck, break the tunnel across the finish line. We have to say the last section is the most challenging one. Let's see how well she will cope with it. The tunnel is open and Lexi is flying across the finish. Wow, this is the best result of today's contest! Only 1 minute and 4 seconds! 5 seconds faster than the previous team's result. What a speed and confidence demonstrated by the members of the third team. You engines did a great job today. Congratulations! The cup goes to the team of Merlin, Etienne, Hurricane and Lexi. Well deserved, engines! Thank you kids for watching this contest together with us. It was amazing. If you liked it, please share this video with your friends. We'll see you in our next videos with Thomas and his friends. Goodbye!